Alright. I hope you can hear me just well. If not, well, damn. But yeah. So, I heard a lot of people talk, well, a few people talk about, wanting to see my base, to see what it's about, and what I've done. So, I guess just let's go ahead, right? Because I just checked, and a minute of this recording is apparently like 200 megabytes or something. So we gotta do this quick, okay? Because I do not have the storage for this. But yeah, so when we first approach, right, ignore the tree. I'm on a multiplayer server, so there's a lot more stuff. But this is mine, okay? So um, once you arrive, the first thing you see are the farming towers, right? And I'll go in more in depth detail about that. You can see the general store, and you can see my honey eggs, as well as my cocoa farms. So let's go down here, because down here there's a fantastic map that'll just show us a little bit more. And I can also fly because I have angel rings, which is nice. So that's a zombie farm right there. That's my base to get sunlight down into the actual factory part of it, as well as my living space. That's my lava sea scrapers to just get netherite. I haven't used that in a while, and to put it anywhere else, it's like an eyesore, so I just put it underwater. Um, yeah, this is the general store, farming towers, elevator, staircase, electrical line right there, and yeah, that's about it. So at least for above ground. So yep, here's the general store. Pretty simple. Just actually, I've holy shit, I got money. Holy shit, I got money. Um, yeah, just selling some stuff. Mostly just random things I don't really need. Potions, elytras, that sort of thing. Um, yeah, we have a relic mod as well, so you can buy all these relics. Probably made them too expensive, but nobody has complained yet, so. When we go down here into this little nook, you can see that it's, as I said, it's really simple. This is just dirt. I've kind of just not, I've never really fixed this. Like, there's just stuff in here like that I've never actually put into storage. But yeah, everything is in here. It's based on a trust system because technically people could just steal from it. I'm pretty sure people have stolen from it before. Um, what can you do? Yeah. Then we'll have this farm tower, and every farm tower, as you can see, has a little sign that says how much is in it and what is actually inside of it. So let me just take a drink. Okay. Um, so down below, we'll see it's currently stopped because it's full. This is the rotating element. It's kind of excessive because you don't really need an entire vault in there. But, I mean, I had the resources, so why not? This spins around and then outputs into this, and it turns off once it's full. We can see right here there's 77.7 thousand sugarcane in there. And then it goes down into the depths to never be seen ever again. Okay, that's a lie, but there's actually a nice tunnel that I'll be able to show you where everything goes to my base. But we'll get to that. Oh yeah, right. Oh, this is cool. You can see the honey coming in. So yeah, these are the honey eggs. Everything here is self-designed, made by myself. And yeah, you can see just this one makes honeycombs. This one makes honey for my honeyed apples. There's better ways to do it because you really need more, but because The amount of honey I'm getting is it's not a lot, but it's fine. Yeah, here we make berries, wheat, and potatoes. We have quite a lot of those as well. I don't know if this one spins around still. It does. Interesting. Yep, nice. Yeah, every single one of these towers has ladders all the way to the top. And I think just a little space right here. This space is actually pretty secret, so I could put something down here, but I've never done that. Then when we get across the bridge, we see here's a staircase. That's just to get down there. Now the reason there's water in here is because this actually used to be fabric, and it used to be an origin server, and I used to be a fish. So you can imagine why I put my base in the water, right? It's because I was a fish, and this is where I was most comfortable, right? Because I couldn't breathe on land. That's actually the cool part about this, because being a fish isn't actually so bad. Like, trust me, bro, right? You get to mine a lot more ore than you would on land, because it's almost like you're allowed to fly, because all the underwater caves, right, they have ore on the roof, but you can reach the roof very easily. The same wouldn't apply if you were on land. You would have to like scaffold up, and sometimes you can't be bothered to do that. But anyways, yep. So yeah, sweet berries, potatoes, some poisonous potatoes, but it's okay, I guess. I think it's okay. Hold up. I guess I can't see what's inside. I hope that's okay though. We're currently fuck me. There you go. I'm glad I caught that. Probably not soon enough, but it's fine. Did that just burn? I hope none of the other redstone links burned. But anyways, so yeah, you have the storage right here. On the second level, we can configure these little like shut off valves. And then down here we have a little hole to go down and into the tunnel. And thank God for cyber goggles. That mod is a lifesaver. You can enable and disable the diving feature. So as you can see, I can. Yeah, it's so useful, because sometimes when I was a fish, right, swimming was pretty impossible with the diving boots. But with this mod, it made it a whole lot easier. So yeah, you can see like all these belts, like all these different belts, and then they go further down into the actual base right here with chute, and this is where the honeycombs would arrive. But yeah, and that's the honey pipe right there. Let's go back up. Maybe drink something again. Another thing, when you're on top of this, it almost feels like you're on top of the world, kind of. Like, you're so high up. And this isn't even the biggest one I was planning on making. Like, the biggest one I was planning on making was, like, one more story. So yeah, you can imagine. Something I also like about this base, at least on top, is that there's kind of, like, a history to it. Because the staircase here, this building right here, is actually the first building that I ever made. Above land anyways. And so it has a lot more cobble in it. Right, you can see. And only after that came the bricks and the andesite and all that. So it kind of has this almost like historical evolution where the architecture changed, because later on things became a whole lot more blocky, a whole lot more square, right, circular, function over design, right. But then it went kind of back into design over function, and then you have the shop, which is mostly bricks but with a wooden facade. And yeah, So it kind of went back and forth, I think quite naturally. Now, the coolest feature of this base, you need to have a pass to access my factory. Again, self-designed. This is a feature I made myself. I did not look up any tutorials, but I assume that if there are any tutorials for it, the process would probably be pretty similar. And yeah, welcome down on the floor. Now this doesn't look very impressive yet. I don't really look at this hallway very much, but there used to be sniffers in here. They got Truman showed, but unfortunately they kind of died in a fight. Don't ask me how. And yeah, this used to be a fan, which it isn't anymore, unfortunately. But yeah. Because we don't have the mod anymore. The rail mod that we used that added those fans didn't exist on Forge. Because we switched from Fabric to Forge. And so we lost the Origin mod, we lost the train mod, the train add-on for Create, and some other things as well. We also lost sheep. I never took this out because it was like, oh, you know, that's sad. Although maybe it was a mercy killing. I mean, Jesus Christ. My pit of chickens right here for my blaze cakes. Recharge station for my back tank. Alright, this is what I look like, by the way. Yeah, so let's go. There's a lot more shit here. Let's just go right for now. So this is my my cobblestone generator. My cobblestone generator. Yeah, so it already starts here. Okay, I have a lot of these like secret entrances, but yeah, this makes cobble, turns it into gravel, and then it makes it into a lot of byproducts. So first I made iron. Now I'm making andesite as well as andesite alloys, and those get shipped along into chests further away, and we'll see a bit more of this underground once I'm further along with this tour. We got a milker, right? Milk. I make chocolate with that as well. Yeah, just a log skinner, I guess, like log stripper, just because it's convenient. One of the first things I made here, precision components. A very beautiful design, once again by me. I did not look up any tutorials. I want to make sure that that's like known because I'm very proud of that, which probably is very obvious. But yeah, I'm really proud that I was able to make all of this myself without having to look anything up. So I'll say it again and again, and I'm sorry, it is annoying, but I'm just so proud of it, you know. So just give me my moment, you know. Yeah, then this is my crushing assembly. As you can see, just an array of crushers that then gets put out the back there. We'll look at that in a second as well. But yeah, so this just outputs gold plates. Rate limits the gold plates using a you can't see it from here. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, right here is a smart observer, and that basically rate limits the gold plates so it doesn't like overwhelm the system. Pretty cool. And then yeah, the crushing assembly right here, crushing in, crushing out, and then XP. There's a vault attached to it so that it can't like run out of storage. It was nice to kind of upgrade to that assembly because it used to be just one crushing wheel and one chest, and that would overflow like constantly. It wasn't very convenient at all. And yeah, so here's just a quick text display telling me how much I'm using, what my excess is, and then there's just my create storage. Yeah, my press, multiple presses, we'll see that in a second as well. Just basic stuff right here, my crafting grid, extended for the additions add-on for create, that's why it's so big. yeah, iron, andesite, andesite alloy, and andesite casings. Using my tree farm, you can all kind of see all of this here. I don't want to spoil it too much, so I'm trying to like keep a consistent camera angle so we don't reveal too much of the rest of the base. Yeah, that's the crushing vault right there, and right here you can see the deployer. Yep. Then right over here we have my lava train. This guy has been very loyal, has been giving me lava for pretty much ever now. Yeah, it's a nice little train design that I made. Very cool. Passenger seats, a way to get on top if needed. Simple but nice. Yeah. Oh, I totally forgot about this. Let me hold this up. So this is a nice part of history that I can talk about. So this used to be my manual like lava thing. So that's why there's a lever here. It used to be that I just had a minecart contraption with a huge lava tank, as you can see, that I could pull in and out to kind of put lava in and out of the system to kind of recharge it. This is my sturdy sheet maker. We'll see that in a second. It's really cool. I think I did a fantastic job on that. I think that's one of my better machines, because all you have to do is put in some of this magma cubes, right? What the hell are you called? Magma blocks, and you get stir sheets out of it. And magma blocks are everywhere underwater, so it really was never an issue to actually get. Yep, my track maker, again, really cool, easy. And yeah, let's go back. This is my old gearbox, by the way. This is before I had speed controllers. I kind of kept it for, I don't know, just I didn't want to forget about it. You know, I think it's nice to remember where you came from. The donation box for the Merling. This is kind of also kind of like a historical artifact, because I'm not a fish anymore, but I used to be. Yeah, washers, cookers, etc., etc. My cat died, so I got a new one. This is a real cat, by the way. Music station. Yeah, just some things to make this look good. I will say this part of my base, not the best looking. You know, I think I did better on my living space, which we'll see in a second. Then just more storage. Storage. Plenty of diamonds. Blah, blah. Just a bunch of stuff. And then my storage system. There's a lot here, a lot of categories. I was able to make this pretty logical. As you can see, we got the rats mod. That's why that one's called rats. This is where you send it to the system. This is where you receive it. And this is my netherrack alarm. So if I'm running out of netherrack, it'll alert me so that I don't run out of blaze cakes, which probably won't happen anytime soon because I do have a large amount saved up. But you know, so right here is a secret. I'll just say it right now. You can't see it right now, but we'll get there in a sec. Okay, in time. Everything will reveal itself. Yeah, behind this wall of chests, I got this huge machine that makes all of this and all of this. So yeah, just everything gets combined behind this wall of chests. It was very difficult to make, but yeah, as you can see, maxed out boiler, pretty cool. Let me just get in here. Just another secret door. A charcoal just in case, but it's actually not needed anymore, but who cares, right? And then the the global speed controller right here that actually controls the entire factory speed, so I could speed this up if I wanted to. I'm not gonna, cause I don't feel like it. Yeah, dark oak and apples. Just a farm right here. It's currently stuck again, unfortunately, I think. Unless it's full. Oh, oh yeah, you can't see that yet. That's a secret. Just ignore the sounds for now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why the what hell was that so laggy? There we go. Yeah, I don't know why. If anybody knows why, the tree farm just gets stuck sometimes for no real reason. We just have to reset it. And yeah, welcome to the courtyard. So here you can see the living space, and you can see the light, same as the tree farm. So you can just it's nice. You wouldn't think that you would need something like this, but for some reason it just makes me so much less claustrophobic, you know? It genuinely makes me feel a whole lot better just having this here. Then right here we have, oh, how interesting. Hello. Okay, cool. We have an Enderman here. Oh sure, yeah, why not? Anyways, this is just my over enchanting setup with the Create Enchantment Industry add-on. This just lets me over enchant my sword. It does have a very edgy name that is not my fault. Another ward corner just because I didn't know where to put it. Aquarium. Yeah, these little buggers, you know, they don't really they don't really like my aquarium, and I'm a little offended. I can't lie. Okay, I don't know what the hell he's doing, but he's having fun. And then just my tanks of liquid. This is where honey would usually go, but I don't have any honey because I'm still using it to make my honeyed apples. So yeah, we have chocolate and milk right there. And then right here, you can probably hear it. This is my, oh my god, that's loud. This is my gold maker, and also nether quartz. So let me just turn down my sound. Actually, let me. Yeah, let me just find a specific sound if I can. Okay, anyways, so yeah, we got a row of crushers right here, a cobblestone generator that's more efficient. You've probably seen this design before. I kind of don't like it because it's almost like a little too cheesy, but it's so efficient, you know. And I mean, the sheer volume of cobblestone that I need for this just kind of makes it so that I have to use it, and oh my god, okay, just whatever. But yeah, quartz, we got gold in here, and then it gets put in here. Now the way it works is it's a 3 by something, a 3 by 3 by something machine with a little side thing right here that's also 3 by 3 that uses the clay that I get from this process, the process of making soul sand, to basically just make more gold because I can turn it into terracotta and then I can wash it again. It's okay. Okay, I need to stop walking by that because that is insane. But yeah, you can see it's really complex. There's like, this whole area is just insanely engineered. And you can see there's like 1,000 belts everywhere. Oh my god, what's my pickup distance? Jesus Christ. But yeah, it's a whole thing. Just makes cobble, breaks it down into sand, curses it, washes it, and then leftover clay from Jesus Christ. And then the leftover process basically just makes some clay that I can turn into terracotta and then crush again to make into red sand, which I can then, thank you, car, that I can then wash again to make more gold. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't talk a lot. I don't know if you know notice this. I mean, I think I've been doing a pretty good job, but my God, I do not do good for talking. I gotta be honest. Yeah, logs, right here. This just goes towards the andesite casings. Then a level below this, we have what makes the charcoal. Turns off when there's enough charcoal, so it doesn't burn extra items. That's a little trick for ya right there. Now, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the living space, and we're going to look at the inside of the factory after. Okay, so first, so this goes further inside, and this is the living space elevator. As you can see, there's another elevator right there that also goes up, so maybe that's a better one to show. But yeah, I got a secret entrance right here. It's pretty cool. You'll see how it works more in detail later. As I said, I'll give you a full showcase of that. But for now, I just want to show it to you. This elevator is also a little like stupid. You actually have to go down first. Then you have to press this button, not the other one, that one specifically, and then it's open. And yeah, a little lounge area right here, paintings, terrariums, seating, cool stuff. A little gate right here, and yeah, some armor. The sword I used before that, which was also pretty powerful, and then a block of netherite, because you know, why not. Something you might have also noticed is that every space has a fan, because we are underground and ventilation does not come easy. Yeah, this thing right here. Look at this. If you look at it in the center, it's almost kind of like an optical illusion. I just loved it. I don't know. I thought it was pretty fun. And then yeah, welcome to my kitchen. Beautifully designed. If you press this button right here, to the elevator, and so the way it works, you can see, boom, yeah. So we just have two bearings that kind of close it, which I thought is kind of cool. Then right here is another door, just cause. Basic hallway, quartz. Sorry, amethyst. My bad. Some basic stuff here. Then an eating area, like a dinner area. Pretty cool. Let me just. Yeah. And then this is kind of like my like a fake computer room, because it's not actually all that real, but it looks cool. Yeah, this doesn't work anymore. This used to display the stuff I had in my storage, not anymore. But yeah, I thought it looked cool. So another door right there. Just I told you, they're everywhere. Yeah, and then we have a little like thing right here, another sword that I used before, the Enigma sword that was hanging in the display area, in the trophy room, I should say. You can see, pretty cool. Then we have a bathroom. So this is my favorite part. This took me so long, but the way you do this is by making it so that the pump actually makes it so the water goes up instead of down. And if you have a pipe with water in it that is actually pointing up, then you have this. Now it is pumping water infinitely because there's an infinite water source nearby. And I'm I'm basically pumping out water elsewhere. So it's this constant cycle, and this pipe is just kind of being it's within that cycle, but not pushing out. It's weird because there's extra piping outside that you'll see that allows this to happen. But yeah, shelves, a window. I'm sorry, window, mirror, fan, working bathtub, toilet. Pretty cool. Oh, god damn it. And a door. Secret door. So if we go here, you'll actually see the piping. A little complex. So this is where the block that you saw is. And as you can see, it goes around a little bit. And all this just kind of help or try to manipulate how the water goes around in the pipe. It's a little bit tricky, but you'll get there eventually. And yeah, this is just a space below. Let me show you one more area, and then we'll go to the insides, the interiors, well, not the interior, but the basically where all the factory is. Boom. So the way this works, it's another bearing. It's a really quick bearing, and all it does is rotate this down. That's all it does. So yeah, it just does it so it does it so quick that it's hard to notice. It's pretty cool though. But yeah, let me go in here. And yeah, so this is the machine that makes all the food items that I showed. I can't even show it properly. That's the thing. Like, it's just not possible. It's about as tight as you could make it. Oh wait, we can actually sneak our way inside right like this. There's a lot. There's flour being turned into cakes and stuff. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But I don't know if I can even get out of this anymore. Okay. But yeah, as you can see, all the chutes right here. This is actually where it all comes down. And then yeah, this is just a timer with a pulse extender that rotates this, as you can see. Okay. Now if we go down into the factory floor, you'll see it's all kind of connected. So we have the apples going in here to make the honeyed apples, XP, blaze cakes, so lava, sugar, the eggs for the chickens I showed you earlier, the sugar is being made from the sugar cane that I'm farming up above. The nether rack right here is manually mined because I don't really need to do it too often, so it's not an issue. The eggs also go up here just to go into the extra chest that I had just for eggs, just in case. And then there's a long corridor right here. This is the chicken basin that you saw where all the chickens were in. In here, let's see. So this is just another room for the piping, the lava that goes to the blaze cakes. This is my netherrack alarm, so it's again just another timer activated by a threshold limit. My storage system right here. Then we have the fan system, which is why it's spinning so slowly. It's almost static, but yeah, that's just to make the fans look cooler. This is my stir sheet maker, as you can see. Yeah, gets the magma cubes get turned into obsidian right here by being washed. Gets put out here, then cycled until it's all turned into dust. The dust gets hammered and then lava right there, or lava then hammered, and then it goes back up. Track maker is pretty easy. We make some stone right here. Where is it? Do I see? Yeah, right here. So cobblestone turned into stone. Currently deactivated because we have enough, as you can see right here. Yep, iron being disassembled in a little crafting grid right here, as you can see. Okay. Track maker, it's a dual track maker, and what I mean by that is that it makes two at a time. So we have 2 tracks right here with 2 deployers each. Goes up, tracks get laid, and boom. What else? Yeah, the coal. It's actually a little path right here for the food making process, because the blaze burners need it to make chocolate. Then goes along and up at the place where it came out at the boiler, if you saw that. This right here is just to make sure no foreign objects make it past this point, so that the boiler does not get soft locked. Yeah, iron block maker, andesite. So iron blocks right here. Ignore the stone block in there. Andesite alloys, andesite just being put into those chests that we saw up there. This is my press. So all these presses, boom, boom, boom. Extra vault just to make the process a little quicker, because else it gets throttled by itself, because it's pressing a little too quick for the belts to keep up with. Here you can hear the chickens, they're really loud. Then my crushing array right here, again, just brass tunnels into vault, pumped up into these chests right here. Then the cobblestone maker right here that I showed you earlier. And yeah, pretty cool. And that's basically it, I think. Honestly, I think we just made it. Yeah. Pretty cool stuff. But yeah, I hope you liked it. For me, it was all mundane, so I went over it a bit quick. I hope that wasn't too bad for you. But yeah, nothing to see in the nether, so I'm not gonna show that. It's pretty bare bones, so not very impressive. Let me actually show you this passage right here, just cause you haven't seen that yet. Yeah, just comes out here with a little ladder right here, just to get up. Boom. And yeah, this button is obsolete. There you go. Okay. And yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully this video is not 2 terabytes, but we'll see.